So while more people actually voted for the globalization candidate Hillary Clinton in the 2016 US presidential election, populist sentiment allowed Bernie Sanders to create more excitement among Democrats and led Donald Trump to victory in the Electoral College. Additionally, populist sentiment led to the victory of the Brexit movement in Great Britain and a strong surge for populist candidates in northern and western European countries. Thus, it is clear that a strong resistance to the general sentiment of globalization has emerged and is thriving. The backlash against globalization centers mostly in the areas of immigration and trade. Citizens feel their cultures and security are threatened by an influx of immigrants from other cultures, and individuals see their jobs getting outsourced to other countries as corporations seek ways to increase profits by cutting salary. So, not fully understanding the impact of these issues on the lives of citizens has played out and continues to play out in polls around the world. So, we'll talk about kind of the two poles of this issue. And the first we can think of as the globalization pole, and we'll think of that as kind of the kumbaya identity. This is the farthest point of the spectrum for those who advocate embracing diversity. There's a deep-seated belief that intercultural tensions are primarily a result of a lack of familiarity or understanding of others. According, the way to address this issue is to have people interact with others in order to gain understanding. Now, the population or isolationism pole, right, is the furthest point of the spectrum for those who feel that cultural identity, national security, and economic vitality must be defended against constant threats from outsiders or others who don't really respect traditional ways of life or want to destroy a culture's way of life. So, while the 2016 elections may be understood as a victory for more isolationist views, more individual people actually voted for the pro-globalization candidate. So, in other words, we are really split on these concerns. The problems each side perceives with the other can be further exacerbated by attributing negative values. So for the globalization folk, the isolation folk are at best narrow-minded. And for the isolationist folk, the globalization folk are at best naive. Of course, each can contribute more, much worse perspectives or attributions. So for the globalization side, they see the isolationists as racist, right? And the isolationists see the globalization people as anti-American. So the key regarding these two candidates from this past election is that neither really sits on either pole. Donald Trump does business around the globe, and Hillary Clinton even argued against the Trans-Pacific Partnership in the past election.